That's what we can call this episode.
What?
If it's bad, it's bad.
If it's bad, it's bad. What do you got? What do you got? What is this show called again?
I don't know. Who's your main?
Yeah.
Who is your main?
It's Siegfried or Nightmare, I guess, both.
Okay.
It's the only game, Soul Calibur. That's the only fighting game in the whole world.
Yeah.
Make Soul Calibur 7 hashtag pound petition sign whatever potato brown.
I'll sign it. I'm not scared.
What are we doing? Well, we were supposed to be talking about fishing stick games this week, but folks, this is a fucking off season. Okay, it's really hard for me and Anthony to do the prep that we need to do. Welcome to Who's Your Main, as we already said. This is my co-host Anthony. Yeah, we've been recording.
Oh,
I told you.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's me, Anthony.
If you're just joining
I'm locked
us,
in. I'm locked in.
I'm ready. You fucking lock it up.
You lock it. You hit me with that.
Fucking hit me.
You lock it up.
Roll back the footage. What did I say? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Well, you know, a lot of off-season gaming is happening. Well, what is this? July. This is a lull in game release anyway, right? Steam sales over. As of this recording, you can get Civ. What is it? 6 on Epic. Do you play Civ?
Yeah, I do. I love those games. I'm always of the mindset of I always build the wonders. I don't know if that's kind of your style or how you play. I'm always a big fan of building a bunch of wonders, making a giant city, and then kind of just like spreading out from there.
You're gonna laugh. Maybe I never played Civ, any of them.
Really?
I don't like RTS.
What is it, an RTS?
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
I thought it was called like 4X or whatever. But yeah, I think you're right.
That is. I don't know. I don't. Well, now I have a copy of a Civ game I would have never bought. So once again, we have to say thank you.
Stream it.
In the middle of football season.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We'll stream it next year.
Yeah, see you next year, motherfuckers. Did I cuss in the first 30 seconds? Roll it back.
No, I think we're good. I think we got a Nintendo sponsorship back.
Oh, fuck. About time. You imagine if Nintendo sponsored us. I cuss way too much for Nintendo content, probably.
We hate on Nintendo products way too much for them to sponsor us.
It's so dumb because I was a fanboy for fucking years.
Yeah.
Ay. You know, that's like a Nintendo fanboys are like a cult. You gotta praise the great Nintendo Lord for granting us gaming. I lived that life.
I'm glad that that's done with. You know what I mean? Like you have to pick a side. Well,
console gaming. Console wars.
Yeah, I'm saying like as a whole, that used to dominate the discussion of talking about video games. Was like, what side are you on? Oh, you're the enemy. You know, Xbox sucks. PlayStation rules.
Man,
nobody cares.
Fucking Xbox joining the console wars was the craziest time to join in on that fight.
Yeah.
They almost didn't fucking make it, bro.
R.I.P. Sega.
Yeah. It was Sega that, of all the fucking kings to lose their crown, I'm still upset. I should have bought a Dreamcast then. I
know. Biggest regret.
Hey, future me, go back in time. Fucking Dreamcast.
I very distinctly, we can talk about this because I know you have a very similar story to this. I very distinctly walking into a GameStop and they had a, I can't remember if it was a PSP or a PlayStation Vita, the mini version, the one where you couldn't put any discs in it. Everything had to be digital. And they were selling it for like $20. And I was like, yeah, I knew that was never going to work. People want to have digital games. You know, I still push that to this day. But I should have bought one. Now they're like $200.
Yeah, because now you actually want one.
Yeah, and you can't get it.
I did want a Dreamcast. It was only like, man, when they were fucking selling them all off, they were like $20. Serious $20 for serious. I remember that very distinctly. And being like, dude, I got $20. I was like, nah. Then I won't have any games for it probably. But I could have just bought Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 and Soul Calibur, and I would have been set for the rest of my fucking life.
Yep.
Ugh. You know, hindsight's 20/20 or $20.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Or we're gonna start saying that now. Or $20.
Or $20. I am. Shit. But you know, we were talking about before we started because we were kind of floundering because we just haven't had time to really think about or sit down together and talk about what we're going to talk about this week. And we were kind of talking about how we can't get away from certain companies, certain game creators, whatever you call them, developers. And for me, it's like the power trio of Square Enix, fucking Capcom, and fucking Sega. I'm like, oh fuck, my favorite games. They're all getting these fucking umbrellas right now. Shit.
Especially when we were kids, like that early PlayStation 1, Nintendo 64 era, those companies were kings. They could do no wrong. Whatever they wanted to make, it was a classic. It was an amazing game. It was the best thing that you could buy as soon as it came out. It would immediately go to, I forget what it was called, but on PlayStation it was called Greatest Hits, whatever the Nintendo 64 version of that was. But it would go on Greatest Hits. It had sold 1 million copies. You got to buy it for $20. Man, you're right. Those three were like the kings.
You know, I don't think Nintendo has ever done like on sale video games. Sometimes they do. That's another reason for me to get mad about that. $80. It'll be $80 till you're dead. Just like all.
Is that what we're?
You know, okay. Yeah, you're right.
Is that what we're gonna get mad about?
Ah! Yeah.
Wait, no, that you know what? I'm gonna join you on that. I'm also mad about that. Why on earth? I get it. You know what? The world's on fire. Everything's expensive. All of that. No, video games need to be the constant. That is our release. That is our escape from reality. And you're going to take that from people because I think you said this in the last episode we recorded, or maybe it was just when we were talking by ourselves. But you nailed it, which is you're not paying $80 for a game. You're paying $380 for a game because you got to buy the system, and then you got to buy the game, and you're only going to have enough money to buy one game anyway. So you're really buying a game for $380. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, you want to play the new Donkey Kong? That'd be $600 and something.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. It's just fucking stupid. I'll just play Minecraft.
Yeah. Yeah, literally. I'm gonna go play Civ.
Yeah. I'm gonna go play this free game from Epic that's $80. That game, I think it is $80. What the hell?
Is it the new one? I thought it was the old one. I think this is the old one.
I think it's the old one. I think it's 6. Aren't they on 7? I don't even fucking know, bro.
Yeah.
You're asking the wrong guy.
The new one that just came out, I have watched people play it, and it does look kind of cool. So the idea is you pick a historical leader, and you take them through different ages. So, you know, like the Bronze Age and the Renaissance Age and all of that stuff. And you build your civilization up the entire time. And you progress by either winning through military dominance, you know, wiping everybody else off of the map, cultural dominance, science dominance, which I think the science win is getting to space. The cultural dominance, I think, is by converting everybody else to like your... Or no, that's religion. There's a religion victory where you convert everybody else to your religion. I forget what the culture victory is. I think you have to have like a certain number of great works, and you collect those. But the twist in the new game is in 7 is after each age, normally you would just keep playing, but now you can switch what nationality you are. So you keep your leader, but you switch your nationality, which changes your like bonuses. So I think the American bonus is like you get bonuses to your building and production. You get special units, just weird stuff like that. It's super fun. I'm surprised you haven't played it.
I feel like I feel like Civ kind of falls into like the computer games that I didn't get to play because I didn't have a computer game when that stuff was popular. So like I'm thinking like Warcraft 1 and 2, Age of Empires. The only reason I even played Age of Empires is probably the same reason maybe you played it. So like those kind of games I just didn't have a lot of experience with. And they were always really intimidating to me, so I just never really got a taste for them. and didn't follow that dragon down that rabbit hole. But I mean, now I got a copy. I could try. Might be cool.
Yeah, those games are very notorious for being like just one more turn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like you just get into this addictive loop of like I'm trying to do this. I got to get this done, and there's just all these spinning plates that you have to handle. It's very fun. I love those type of games.
I don't even know what other games fall into this category. Let's see. The list I gave you was obviously wrong.
Good.
I don't even know what games are like this. I've never even played these kind of games. What is this genre called? Spore.
4X.
That's one that I played that was like that. Well, it really threw me off because I got into Spore because I was obsessed with this fucking Super Nintendo game called EVO. I still love that game, by the way. It's amazing. You start out as like a fucking fish, and then you like slowly eat your way up the food chain and evolve and choose different parts until you get to be an amphibian, and then you become a dinosaur, and then you can become a human by the end. It's an amazing game. I loved that game on the Super Nintendo. I thought Spore was gonna be that because you like make yourself as like an amoeba, and then you fucking like, well, not yourself, but you make your like species that you're gonna make, and then you evolve up the food chain, and then you keep like tacking on what you're going to look like until you become a sentient race. And then it becomes, I guess, like a Civ game, because you start out as you do like tribes, and then you make a city, and then you choose like what your focus is, whether it's like you said, religion or economics or war. And then you go out into space, and then you dominate the galaxy, and you can do that for infinity. And I was like, but wait, I thought it was going to be the other. Kind of is. Creature creator. Yeah. Can you make your own dude in Civ?
No.
That's a huge motivator for me. If you can do that, then you've got me. I'll be like, fuck, I'm sucked in. No, wait a minute.
I don't believe you can make your own guy, but I do think you can make your own religion.
Okay. Well, that's great.
right there adjacent to it. I had to look it up. I actually didn't know this. The 4X is a loose acronym of explore, expand, exploit, and exterminate.
Gotcha.
So those are the core
4X.
gameplay mechanics of a 4X game.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. It's pretty fun.
I'm not sure. I'll have to try it and see how much. Okay, end of the episode. See you later. No.
Yeah, and we're gonna go record this. We'll be right back.
You gotta go play it. No,
I think the problem with those type of games, especially with us, because there's so many things involved. You and I really like to dig into the weeds and find everything. We want to know what everything does. We want to know, okay, if I'm doing this, what kind of bonuses is it going to give me? The land tiles give you different resources. I want to have the most maximized land tiles that I can get. You and I would spend hundreds of hours in a game like that just reading all of the tooltips and trying to figure out, okay, how do I get the best Civ, the best city, and the best stuff, and all of that.
This goes out to every game developer ever. More information is always better.
Yes.
I don't want to have to fucking tab out of your game to figure out something.
Gosh.
Put it in your game. Keep me in the game.
Exactly. That is my biggest pet peeve. I should never have to leave your game to play your game.
God, fuck it. I'm totally fine with there being like discoverable stuff for the people who make the content, make the wikis, compile the information. I love those people. They're better than me. I can't compile information like that quickly, But damn, dude, like, give me the information when I hover over this or put it somewhere in the game so I can find it, read it. I want to read it. I want to read your lore. I want to read everything that you have. Suck me in. I don't know.
Yep.
Fuck.
I think something adjacent to that, Magic the Gathering just released a Final Fantasy set, and that very briefly pulled us back in. I wouldn't say we're back in. I would say we were loosely attached. Wanted to see what it was about, and we still. I don't think there's anything that can get us back into. Obviously, we will still play the physical version because our friend Lemon will bring the cards and stuff. But just something as simple as like I want to be able to read what is on the card. So if my opponent plays something, I want to be able to read it. If I play something, I want to be able to read it. And if a game has like keywords, I want to know what those keywords mean. I want to be able to hover over them and a little toolbox pops up and is like, this is what this word means. If you don't have that in your game and I have to go look that stuff up on a wiki, or I have to go look up when my Stardew Valley girlfriend birthday is, you've lost me, man. Like I want to be in the game. I want to be able to look it up in the game. And I get it. You're supposed to figure that stuff out on your own. But I don't pay attention. I have the memory of a goldfish. I don't know that stuff. I need my the game to be like, hey, it's your girlfriend's birthday. Don't forget she likes rocks or whatever. It's like, come on, help me.
I think some of that information is in Stardew Valley after you discover it. Just thinking about it. I know we were at the point where we were modding it very heavily and could look it up in the game. Well, the wiki was in the game. Some fucking Giga Chad made that fucking look up anything mod. That was nice. Didn't have to go over to the wiki. Although the wiki for Stardew Valley is very nice. I almost kind of enjoy having it open while I'm playing that game.
That game was the reason why I started using multiple monitors. As dumb as that sounds, I've always been a ultra wide monitor guy. Stardew Valley was the game that got me to do multi monitors so that I could have the wiki pulled up and play the game at the same time.
I'm definitely spoiled by two monitors thanks to a good close friend. But yeah, I don't know. It's more information, please. Yeah. Definitely don't hide that stuff. By God.
Don't be throwing wrestling terms around.
I'm sorry.
The wrestling episode just got released, and I'm all hyped up. I just listened to it, sitting there thinking about Cora Cut and Kyle Slickman.
Cora Cut. No, listen. Fucking Zero's been playing Tekken 8, and I'm just like, I never really thought about how King was a wrestler and how much I liked that. And he's doing all these fucking wrestling moves. I was like, is he my favorite Tekken character now? What the fuck? Like it sucked into fucking Tekken again. Wait a minute. I don't want to fucking do that.
We're so bad about like watching somebody else play a game. You're like, I want to play that game, even though we have no reason to be good at it or have a reason to care about it. We watch one of our friends play something and it's like, I want to play that. I want to be good at Tekken. We were literally just talking about how like we don't have that fire anymore and we don't have any desire to be the best. And then it's like we
fucking see it.
You were talking about it. You were talking about watching your friend playing Tekken, and I literally pulled up the Steam page and was like, is it on sale? If it's on sale, I'm buying it.
I think it just came out. It's like the newest one.
Yeah.
But and fighting games really are like you got to buy it when it comes out if you want to be in the meta and in the game like that. Otherwise, you're going to be playing this old fighting game and then like the fucking 4 diehard fans who are fucking Giga Chads at the game, you're going to go on to online play, you're going to match with them and they're going to fucking wreck you. Hey, what are you doing in my game, son? Wait a minute.
I had that exact experience with Dragon Ball Z Fighters where I was going for the platinum much, much later in the game's life cycle. And one of the trophies is you have to make it to demon rank, which is essentially like, like progressing up to the higher levels. And oh my gosh, you just get absolutely decimated by these people who actually know how to play the game. You think you know how to play the game. You think you know your character's combos and what their characters are good at and all of that stuff. And then it's like they have all of the DLC characters. Those DLC characters are much stronger than the base level characters. And they just smoke you. And it's like, oh, this isn't fun at all. So you're right. You almost have to get into a fighting game at the very beginning and kind of know every in and out of your character, every single defensive option, every single offensive option. And then when the DLC characters come out, you almost have to buy them, because there is kind of that power creep. So even if you're not going to use them, you need to know what those characters can do so that you can counter it and come back with your own strategies.
I don't remember where I heard that. I think I may have gleaned that off of Better Men Than Me, but I don't know. It would be nice to get back into a fighting game, but at the same time, it's like, man, do I have time? Like, that'll be the only game I'm gonna play. I'll be sitting there fucking researching the goddamn game. Zero was talking about how he was driving to work, being like, "What if I did a mid, low, high, low, mid like combo?" And then he was like, "Oh, it'd be better if I had a sheet in front of me." Like,
yeah,
I feel you, dog. I feel you.
Yeah.
No, I tend to lean towards games now that are slower paced, that you can pause and step away from.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, you remember when I was playing through that massive Chalice game?
Oh yeah.
It's a fucking slower paced game. Oh my god, that game was amazing. What a weird turn-based game where you have to guide a bloodline until the end super fight, and if you guide the bloodline wrong, you won't be strong enough and you fail the run. Fuck, dude, that game was so sick. We had all the different houses, and we were like, wait, we have to marry had all the houses that were named after you guys, and then I was like, wait, I gotta interbreed the houses. We can't be separate. We have to be one bloodline. One of us. It was like that one guy that got like super fucking strong, and then he dies. You're like, oh no, he's dead forever. They get like sick and old. Oh my god, that was a fucking cool ass game. I was sitting there thinking about the time of gaming that I kind of missed out on was like 2006 to like 2016. Like fucking 10 I don't know what it was. Like college, and then I was getting married and all that stuff, and I was just playing like fucking Final Fantasy 14 and fucking Warcraft, and I wasn't playing it. It was like the gobstoppers of gaming, right?
Yeah.
And I missed all these games that came out. Like I missed the fucking PS3. I came in late and bought a fucking Wii U, and it was dying. And I was like, what did I buy that for? Of course, my kids play the shit out of it now, but which is good. It's just getting used. Fuck. But I was just thinking about those, like that time period and the games that came out, and how many games came and went, and MMOs that came and went and died during that time period. And so many things I missed. My backlog is going to be there until I'm dead because I'm playing games from 10 years ago or more.
It's so bad. It's so bad. The worst part is, for me at least, I'm the type of person where we get our free games from Epic. There's the Steam sales all the time. I have a PlayStation Plus subscription, so there's always the free game that comes out every month, and all of the catalog of PlayStation Plus games that are out there and stuff. And it's like, you're right. It's like the backlog just keeps piling up more and more and more, and then I just end up going back to those same games and playing them because it's like, well, I'm not quite done with that yet. It's like, you're done. Move on. You got to go to the next game. Come on.
Yeah, you can't dump 400 hours into this and get all the trophies. You gotta quit. You gotta quit. Come on, let's move. Let's move.
Yeah.
One of my friends got me hooked on. Well, I said I was going to talk about it, but got me hooked on Dragon's Dogma. We've been playing a private server of the online game, which has been an interesting experience, because I'd never played Dragon's Dogma. But I had the first one, the Dark Arisen one, maybe I should say, because that's like I think it's a remaster or something, I don't know. And I was like, fuck, I never played that game. It always looked kind of cool. It's kind of like the Dark Souls games. I never really got to play those, but I have Dark Souls Prepare to Die. It's just sitting right there. I can play it. I haven't got into it. I don't have a lot of good comments to say about the genre because I haven't got to play it, even though technically I was there, Leo, when Ninja Gaiden came out on the Xbox. I feel like that's kind of part of the grandfathers of the Dark Souls. But really, I mean, NES games were hard as fucking shit. because they were fucking built to be quarter eaters because they were part of the goddamn arcade genre, you know?
I know I've already pissed off the Souls community with my other hot takes about that style of game. I think those games are meant for a certain type of person. You know, the type of person who's like, I want a challenging game. I want to bash my head through this wall. You know, if I'm going to lose 99 times, but I win on the 100th try, you know, I've won, essentially. And I think that's a very... I don't even know the right adjective to use there. That is a style of game that is not for me. I am much more of a, not even like perfectionist, but like I just get so frustrated by playing those games. And then on top of that, the way that those games work, where the storytelling is kind of non-traditional in the sense that everything is background and secondary, and the game doesn't straight up tell you what is going on. You have to kind of dig through almost even like a second language just to try to figure out what's going on. And so I do appreciate what those games are trying to do. They're just not for me. I talked about this before where I tried to play Bloodborne and I think I made it past the first boss and I just set the controller down and I was like, this is not for me. Like, I don't want to get mad. Not anymore, at least. You know, back in the day, I would have loved those type of games. Because like you said, the Ninja Gaiden games, that was almost like a rite of passage at our high school where it was like, did you beat the dogs? Did you beat the dogs in Ninja Gaiden? Because if not, don't even talk to me.
Who keeps teaching these fucking dogs how to use swords? Fucking exactly. Stop that shit! That's the fucking worst enemy!
Think about that for a second. Imagine dying on the field of battle and you're bleeding out and your life force is being drained from you, and like in your mind, in your heart of hearts as a warrior, you got beat by a dog. The hell? Are you shitting me?
I think my last words would be like, good dog.
Yeah.
Still trying to pet him.
Yeah. Come here, puppy.
What a badass. Dude, those fucking dogs in Ninja Gaiden throwing the goddamn explosive shurikens was some of the most bullshit fucking deaths I ever had in the game. I was like, wait a minute. Or the fucking goat. You remember the ghost fish sections? And if you didn't have the fucking like super nunchucks, you would be fucking cooked. They just kill you instantly. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's exactly right. Yeah. Oh, jeez, man.
My blood is kind of boiling though to play fucking Ninja Gaiden Black 2. I mean, we waited for feels like a century.
Yeah.
For that fucking game, dude. I wanted it so bad when I was a kid, and maybe I was a young adult. I don't know. Fuck, man.
We're talking about streaming Civ 6. I think we do a dual stream of Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. Whoever gets done first wins, and we just set it up, and we just unleash the hounds, literally and figuratively.
Fuck that. Let's both get Elden Ring.
Okay. Yeah, there you go.
And then we'll play it together. Isn't it co-op? That'd be interesting to watch you and I fucking try to play through that fucking game together.
I think it is co-op, but I don't know if the person visiting gets any credit for like completing stuff. I don't know. I would need to look into. Well, here we've got computers. We've got the internet.
Yeah. Hold on, just a second.
Yeah, entertain yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Everybody go look up Elden Ring and send us a message down in the comments so we can read it, because we're not going to figure this out tonight.
Co-op PvE. Yeah, it's got it.
You see, folks? Fucking
online players can make gestures that may even include some vocal expression.
You and I are just going to fucking degenerate and not beat that game. We are going to need a third.
I see the vision.
Yeah, everybody fucking, you're going to have to fill out an application. We need a third. Yeah. That's what we need, a third. You soloer or whatever. I've seen those memes.
Yeah.
Let me soloer.
Have you seen the guy?
That would be us. Oh my God.
There's the guy, you soloer, and it's the guy with like the bucket hat or whatever. But there's you solo me, and it's a guy who comes in and then kills himself and then despawns. He just commits seppuku and then leaves.
I don't know. There's some charm there.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe.
Hey,
I think the other thing too, you and I love making character builds.
Yeah.
And I think Elden Ring has just enough to where we could be like, yeah, I could do that.
They've got our number there. It's in there. We can find it. Where, has there ever been a game that you just go? Well, you said Bloodborne. Never mind.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a game that you just?
if you don't even listen to our podcast.
Hey Anthony, has there ever been a game that you just?
Gosh dang it! Yeah, this game.
Fuck.
So anyway, in Blood Bowl, there's these two warring factions.
Yeah, you know what? That's just some bullshit. You just connected some dots there for me. Fucking Blood Bowl is the most bullshit game I've ever played. You rolled 2 reds. Piss off. I'm gonna re-roll. You rolled 2 more reds. Piss off.
Yeah, go to hell. Your character's dead, by the way. I listened to, I forget what episode it was, about you killing my rat ogre. I'm still pissed about that.
No.
I was supposed to kill your guy.
Rats.
And then think about that. Think about that. It was my turn. And I rolled on the kickoff table and got lose your turn. And so you get to come in and push my guy out of bounds. And then you killed him.
I'm ready for the blood.
So mad. I'm so mad about that. Still mad.
Yeah, you know what? I think in that episode I told you got to get that footage together. Where are you on that? That's what. Oh, we're just gonna be. Okay, wait a minute, folks. Wait a minute. We're being.
Yeah. Where are we on that?
This is behind this. That's a behind the screen. Look, we need to touch base. You know what I'm saying?
You know where the hell I am on it. The same place. Yeah, I'm gonna uppercut you. I'm gonna Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in time uppercut you.
Uppercut across the fucking screen. Oh my god, we need to record us playing that game. Yeah, God. What would let you in on that, folks? Yeah.
I don't know. What else you got?
Talking about Teenage Mutant Turtles, talking about fighting games. I just had the flashback of Injustice 2, the Ninja Turtles were in that game.
Yes.
I need to fucking...
that game was very fun. You bought it, right? But did you ever end up playing it?
No, because we had just got through Injustice 1 and we were all fucking fighting the shit out of each other. I was just getting my ass kicked because the main story makes you play Batman a lot. So I got okay with Batman, but that was not my fighting. A zoner? Me playing a zoner? What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know how to fucking play a fucking zoner, bro. Rush down. I'm coming for you.
Yeah. Injustice 2 was really fun, but it had some very predatory loot box systems in it that I did not appreciate.
That time period. Yeah, that time period was so bad. So bad. We were talking about that earlier today. I was talking about that with Zero skins. Where the fuck did that shit start?
Yeah.
It's
dumb.
I had a distinct memory.
Go ahead. I was getting ready to say the exact same thing.
Go ahead. You go.
No, you
go ahead.
You tell your distinct memory.
Well, my distinct memory is bullshit.
Oh, okay.
It's about Sims. Okay, so when I was a kid, we would edit Sims skins, like the file, so that you could make your guy look different because we throw it into MS Paint, And so I was like, maybe that's where skins is like a term in game developing. Like this is a skin that goes on the fucking 3D model. Maybe that's where it fucking started. I just couldn't figure out where that fucking originated. It still kind of bothered me. Obviously, I brought it back up a second time today.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
Well, what I was going to say before I got rudely interrupted was that...
Okay.
Do you remember... gosh dang it, now I forgot what the name of it was. It was Need for Speed... something. Need for Speed Underground. I don't know why specifically this game sticks out in my head, but it was like a PlayStation 2 game or like an Xbox game or something like that, and it had DLC on it. And I remember being like, what the heck? DLC, it should be on the game. Like, I bought the game, because we're old school gamers. We were around before DLC was even a thing. Like, if a game was released, that's how you got it. DLC for us was like NBA Jam Tournament Edition or Street Fighter Ultra or something, You just bought a different version of the game. And so I very distinctly remember Need for Speed Underground 2 maybe had DLC, and I was like, this is bullshit. This is never going to catch on. And then obviously it did. Great. Thanks, Wales.
Yeah. My dumbass thought it was a good idea because then we get the game, like we would get more of that game.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, it's your fault.
Yeah. You should blame old Warcraft players for that shit. Motherfuckers who bought the damn horse. I didn't buy the horse, folks. You can check my account and shard my purples. I don't even have any purples left.
Yeah, shard his purples, chat.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. My credentials are cut the feed. Cut the feed!
Quick!
Bryce's dice.
Bryce's dice. Bryce's dice are nice to be.
You fucking piece of shit.
Not actual dice, not actually for sale.
That motherfucker rolling sixes all day. Stop.
That's gosh dang it, man. Okay, I know
we're 2 red dice rolls 2 6.
We're jumping all over the place now. Whatever, I don't care. You just listen. When we were playing Blood Bowl, the point of Blood Bowl is that it's a risk management game. You're playing football with monsters or whatever. It's a risk management game. You do the least risky stuff first, and then you do the more risky stuff at the end. And yeah, granted, that's not going to be, it doesn't guarantee success, but it guarantees that you get more things done on your turn, so you don't just pass your turn and get nothing done. Bryce would go in and roll 2 red dice and try to bring his elves in and smash up against a bash team, and he would do it. He'd roll double 6s.
Yeah. Fuck it. We'd be like, I wouldn't do that. He goes, yeah, well, you are me. And then he fucking with disadvantage motherfucking wins. I was like, this is bullshit. This fucking game. We need to, we got to get that.
Yeah.
It may not be the next episode, but it's coming.
Yeah.
The Lord is coming.
What are we going to, are we going to do entire games? Are we going to stream entire games?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, well, yeah, we just get the good bits.
Okay. We'll do
bits.
We'll do like an ESPN highlight.
Yeah.
Like a top 10.
Then we'll go around the horn, you know what I'm saying? Wink.
I think that show got canceled.
Did it?
Yeah, I think so.
I remember watching that as a kid.
Yeah.
I was thinking like around the horn, like,
you son of a bitch. I'm sitting here. Okay, yeah, we could do like a I'm done. I'm starting a new podcast. Hey guys, welcome to the second half of the podcast. I'm your host, Anthony.
It's just him. I'm the audience member now.
Yeah. Chat, ignore him.
I'm doing a call in. Beep boop bop. I'm calling in.
Nope.
Hey, do you remember? Nope.
Call denied.
Knock knock.
Oh my gosh.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
It's me, you asshole. Let me back in.
No. I've been hanging out with my niece too much. She does knock knock jokes.
Yeah.
Here you go. This is her favorite joke.
Okay, I'm ready.
This goes out to my niece. This is her ultimate joke. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Late cow.
Late cow.
Moo.
Should have just cut that on to the next episode.
Oh yeah, dang it. We've already done that joke.
Yeah, we did. Oh my god.
Well. At least we make ourselves laugh.
Yeah. This is a little behind the veil here for the folks at home. This is what happens when we're trying to brainstorm an episode. Okay. Well, yeah, I was on that fighting game kick in the head, you know, and I start sorting through my my Steam list. I'm like, I don't have any fighting games. What I got, like Injustice and Injustice and Soul Calibur 6? Is that it? I actually had a few more than I thought. And you remember that game For Honor?
Yeah.
That was like a weird fighting game, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was what was it? It was like Knights, Samurai. Who was the third faction?
They had the Knights, Samurai, and the Vikings, and then they later added in like the Chinese dudes, like fucking from Dynasty Warriors shit. And I think they added another faction, but I don't really keep up with it. I just remember you and I's like short stint in that game.
Yeah. I genuinely think that had the terrible word. This is a swear word in the coach's office. That game had a lot of potential. It was just so frustrating to play against somebody who was a higher level than you, because I'm pretty sure they had like a poison mechanic. And if you weren't high enough level, then your gear didn't have enough poison resistance, and so somebody would just one-shot you and you'd be dead. But yeah, the mechanic of like you fought with up, left, and right, and those were your 3 attacks. And you could like feint high and go to the side and hit people, or grab people and push them off the side. Yeah, that game was fun. I completely forgot about that game. Is it still going on? Is it still live?
I think so. The other thing I was thinking about for that game was it was like the first of its kind, and then kind of like the last of its kind. No one else has made a game like that. Like answering the age-old question too of, well, who would win? A samurai, or would a Viking, or what about a knight? Like their armor, though, their armor, and they were probably bigger. I thought it was so a fun game.
Wasn't there a show on History Channel called like Deadliest Warrior or something like that, where they would do that?
Oh my god, yeah.
And pit 2 factions against each other and see who had better gear.
I think they used like fucking Total War, the game, for that. For like simulations for that, I think. I don't remember.
I think you're right, yeah.
Somebody look that up and send me a fax. We're going to have to get a fax machine if that catches on. God damn it. I'm going to stop saying that. Or I have to get a fax. No. But I was thinking about that because I remember when you and I were playing it and we were like, oh, let's try these 2v2s. And we go in, and obviously the 2 guys that we're fighting are like fucking good at the game. And they're like toying with us and then like emoting all over us and making us feel like shit. And so we kind of baited them over towards the edge, and we fucking booped both of them and won a match. And then they came in and they stopped toying with us.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Well, the rule was like if you won your 1-on-1, the game would allow you to run over and 2v1 the other guy, but you were supposed to have honor and let them fight, and then you would have your own 1-on-1. But I remember you and I, if either one of us would win our 1-on-1, we would just run over and gank the other guy.
Yeah, why not?
And just be like, 2-on-1, get him.
It's in the game, asshole.
Yeah, get him.
Prepare to die.
And they'd be like, that's not very honorable. That's not very, you don't have the Bushido. I ain't fighting for no Bushido.
I ain't got no fucking Bushido. Fuck your Bushido.
I'm playing as a samurai.
Pirate.
Yeah, pirate. I ain't got one.
Fucking Bushido Blade. I fucking love Bushido. Square Enix, make Bushido Blade 3. For me and Lemon.
Yeah.
Lemon's like, fuck off. Fuck off with Bushido Blade. Well, I think the folks at home have heard us rant long enough.
Yeah.
What do you think? Should we let them off the hook?
Sure.
How dare you?
Well,
I wasn't ready.
We could talk about one more thing.
What?
See ya.